The complexity of the situations that we need to be mindful of are increasing exponentially. The source of minerals that go into electronic products, which is something I was oblivious to, and now it's really a focus of some of our attention. One of the challenges is that there's really too much information. You need people to help you sort through that and figure out what's relevant and what's credible.
To date, there really isn't a standard set of guidelines or principles that define sustainable suppliers or what constitutes a green product.
As a third-party certification body, we certainly see a need for standards that clearly define sustainable products and services.
Another challenge for us, I think, is knowing when we're successful. There's always a sincere desire to measure what we do, but sometimes that's easy in principle and really difficult to make happen.
What we've learned within the Department of Energy is that one size does not fit all for our facilities. What we need is an approach that allows a purchasing organization to identify the greatest potential impact.
One of the most important things about the Council is our multi-stakeholder, multi-sector makeup. Having so many different perspectives at the table really does help to add credibility and make the conclusions that we come to as a group that much smarter.
To the extent that we can collaboratively focus on these things, we're bound to be more effective than all of us would be if we're working in a more isolated situation.
The more we understand the complexity of supply chains and their environmental and social impacts, the more we recognize we need diverse stakeholders at the table to solve those problems.
Sustainable Purchasing Leadership Council was initiated by the Green Products Roundtable, an initiative of the Keystone Center that brought together a range of stakeholders to bring clarity to the green products marketplace.
The group that came together under the Green Products Roundtable developed a number of things that have helped EPA develop our guidelines for selecting standards and eco-labels for federal procurement, and very excited about the stakeholders that have come together in the Sustainable Purchasing Leadership Council.
SPLC's multi-stakeholder approach can deliver a common framework defining sustainable purchasing choices for a variety of products.
A tremendous amount of excellent purchasing guidance that has already been developed by other organizations over the last 15 to 20 years. And our goal is to bring all of that guidance together into a comprehensive program of guidance, measurement, and recognition that can be readily adopted by large organizations.
Through GHG Protocol, we've been working with companies on best practices for supply chain management for a number of years. What I'm excited about is working with the Council to translate these best practices into some simple guidance for procurement professionals.
One of the benefits of the Sustainable Purchasing Leadership Council is its ability to convene a set of stakeholders to share experiences, best practices, lessons learned, and distill those into a practical set of tools and analytical approaches.
I expect the Council not only to provide guidance that would have taken me quite a bit of time to develop myself, but to also give me tools and templates that will allow me to implement them in real time. I look forward to having an immediate community of practice that I can look to for guidance, perspective, and for actionable things to do to solve my problems every day.
A group like this will really be able to bring some direction and add to the level of certainty that we have when we rely on certifications and eco-labels. Another obvious benefit for us is just it's going to save us time.
The Council is committed to leadership, and for us that means recognizing that while it is certainly true in thinking about sustainable purchasing that every little bit counts, it is also true that some bits count way more than others. The goal of the Council is to help organizations to understand how to focus on those aspects of their purchasing that are much more significant than others.
In the district, we want to be recognized as a leader. And by having similar and comparable metrics, the Council gives us the opportunity to show everybody that we're a leader.
What we found is that moving sustainable acquisition from being a requirement that's pushed on people into an enabler has really motivated outstanding performance in sustainable acquisition.
On behalf of the group of organizations that have exercised such leadership in founding the Council, I hope that you will join us in helping to make it a success.